Yes, the real media.
KJAG Radio and KMA Entertainment, your source for entertainment news and interviews in Central and South Central Kansas. The best of the best are here, and we go above and beyond to bring you the most bang for your buck. Find us on the social sites like Facebook and Twitter. Log on to kjagradio.com and jiggyjaguar.com for more.
Thank you. Good night.
Okay. Well, go ahead and give me a little introduction on what you guys are going to be doing here this evening at the McPherson Opera House.
Well, you know, we're basically a cowboy band, but we like to stretch things a little bit, so Kim here also does a great Patsy Cline show, which we're doing here, and so we're going to do a little sample of that tonight, besides our cowboy music. And Joe Lynn is really an awesome fiddler, so we've got some fiddle music in there along. So it's kind of a variety of some old cowboy songs, some new cowboy songs, some Patsy Cline, some fiddle tunes, and maybe a few other little surprises along the way.
Now, you guys do this on a regular basis, go out and perform, and talk to me about your regular performances. I understand it's like every weekend you guys do stuff.
Pretty much.
Yeah, sometimes during the week too we go out. So
we're the house band of the Prairie Rose Chuck Wagon Supper, which is on a ranch about 15 minutes east of Wichita, and so we perform there pretty much every week, and we like to go out on the road a little bit too and travel a little bit. We've been to Michael Martin Murphy's West Fest out in Colorado. We played the PBR Festival in Pueblo, Colorado, and we've been to Nebraska, Colorado, Oklahoma, and you know, just mainly this regional part. So we're looking to spread things out a little bit. Right now we're hoping that maybe in October the U.S. consulate in Russia is talking to us about maybe going over there and performing in the Ukraine.
Wow.
Yeah, so we're excited about that.
So the Russians like cowboy and
well, I don't know if they know much about it yet, but we're going
to show them.
So how did you guys get started in music and doing the kind of style of music that you guys do? It's very unique.
You started on the range.
I'm the oldest one, so yeah, I used to sing when I was checking on the cattle and stuff like that on horseback when I started singing. And when I was in college, I started playing bluegrass music, and I had a band. And I played bluegrass music for many, many years until around the early '90s when I always loved cowboy music, and so I wanted to do that. So I put together a cowboy band and called the Home Rangers, and we were the band that actually started the Prairie Rose in 1999, and then went on from there. Kim's been doing music for most of her life.
Yeah, I've been playing for quite a while. Just I have a family background in music, and have always loved music and play a lot of different kinds of music, and I really love the group that we've got here, and everybody's really talented and very fun to work with, and we're just having a great time. We're having a really great time.
I've been playing since I started violin when I was about 8 years old in the school systems, and then took private lessons all through school and into college. I didn't major in music. That way I decided it would be more fun if it wasn't my my full-time job, but now it's getting more and more to be my...
And she's 12 now.
Yeah. Thank you. So yeah, this is definitely the best gig I could have asked for.
We enjoyed it a lot.
Now, the style of music that you guys are doing, nobody's really doing a lot anymore. I'm glad to see you guys are still kind of keeping everything alive. But why do you think that people have kind of moved on from cowboy and western type music that you guys are doing?
Well, I don't know. There's just so much pop music out there, and most people kind of gravitate towards what is the hits of the day, and obviously cowboy music is not having hits, but it could happen.
We think that the spirit of it is still relevant, and we think that it still touches people when they hear it. So we feel it's part of our job is to bring that where the people are, and then they can experience it.
And I think it's important too, because it's not just a style of music, it's a culture. And I think that over from generation to generation, we've lost a lot of that culture. And part of that is Western music, because our great-grandparents, you know, they lived on the farm, they raised cattle, they worked horses, they did all that kind of stuff. And, you know, it's trickling down to where the generations after them are not becoming farmers and they're not becoming ranchers, they're doing other things. Our society is so educated now, I guess is the word, that people are going on doing other things. So along with that culture and that lifestyle, that music is kind of starting to trickle to die off maybe just a little bit, but it's still a very important part of our history. So that's one reason I enjoy doing it. I think we need to keep it going, we need to keep it alive, we need to keep people aware of not only the music but the history behind the music. So
yeah,
that's cool. So how do you guys choose your set list on an evening like this? Because there's so much music out there. There's like a huge catalog of music to pick from.
Well, you know, this is kind of a new audience for us, so we wanted to make sure they got to hear what we think are our best songs. Plus, we want, like I said earlier, we wanted to get a little bit of variety and then throwing in we don't normally do the Patsy Cline songs during our regular show. Now, Kim has a separate show that she does, the music of Patsy Cline, and in that particular band, which I happen to still be in that band as well, we tried to recreate the sound of those original Patsy Cline records. So we have a drummer and a piano player. So normally when we play, we don't have a drummer, but tonight for part of our show, we have my daughter Annie's going to be making her debut playing drums with us.
So. She's really awesome. We're really glad she's here with us tonight. So
she's only 16,
So how often do you guys get together and practice?
Well, we try to practice at least once a week, and then playing, you know, so it's you got to work at it.
Yeah, before shows like tonight, before all of our programs, we usually try to run through some stuff, and we're trying to learn. We're learning new music all the time, so we're constantly sending emails to each other of different files, you know, different songs.
And I think it's just built into our lives and our day. I mean, I know Kim and I are always listening to music. Oren's always listening to music. Jesse. So we find ways to get it in, and then we usually stumble across a song that just hits one of us, and we bring that to the band and see if we can work it in.
That's cool. Now, how do you guys, since you have the whole sort of older school type music, do you guys use Facebook and Twitter and all the social networking sites to get the word out about the music?
Oh yeah, we all have Facebook, and plus you know, we've got some things right now on YouTube, and so
you can find us on Facebook.
Yeah,
I think social networking right now is key to any business or any group wanting to promote things, because the world's so social media oriented right now that you can't do without it. You really can't.
Our music is old, but we're up there.
Yeah. And I think the younger people are starting to kind of latch on to that. So that's, you know, it's growing. The following is growing. For younger
I heard the Chuck Wagon when I was about 17. That was my first one, and I loved it. And I mean, it wasn't what I was listening to in the radio, you know, in my car all the time, but it actually spoke to me then, and that was, you know, so I think it definitely can do the same thing now.
That's cool. Well, how do we find you guys on the internet?
Well, our website at the Prairie Rose is just prairierosechuckwagon.com, and then you know, go to Prairie Rose Chuckwagon on our Facebook page. Well, it's pretty easy.
There you go. Well, do you guys have any final comments or anything for anybody out there that might be interested in your style of music? Or
well, we're just excited to be here. Our first appearance in McPherson.
What'd you think of the Opera House in there?
Man, it's beautiful.
It's beautiful.
Incredible. I love the old classic theaters, and this one is just so nice, and I can't wait to have a crowd in here tonight so we can play some music.
That's cool.
We'd also love for everybody to come out to the Prairie Rose. Check us out there on weekends, and our Patsy Cline show is going to be May 18th on Friday night. So the gates open at 5, and we'll have a big crowd. It's a lot of fun.
And we have a wagon ride, and
shows
museum free. Jolene makes the popcorn; it's free, and we have lemonade. And
wow,
there's lots of stuff happening.
That's cool.
Thank you.
Well, thanks. I appreciate it.
Thank you for having us on your show.
Definitely.
promo.
This is for who?
Yes. This is for KJAG Radio.
KJAG.
So just say you're watching.
Hi, this is Roy Head, and I'm listening, if it's radio, to KJAG. Well, you said
That'll work.
watching.
Yep.
Well, he does an in-studio thing where
Oh.
you can watch it and listen to it.
Hi, this is Roy Head. You're listening and watching to
There you go.
KJAG Radio.
Thank
Stay
you.
tuned for some of the best music and some of the craziest crap you'll ever hear.